How are new brain imaging techniques helping schizophrenia research? Have you ever wondered how scientists are getting a closer look at the brain to understand schizophrenia? New brain imaging techniques are making a big difference in this field. These methods allow researchers to see the brain's structure and function in ways that were not possible before. This helps them learn more about how schizophrenia develops and how it affects individuals. Brain imaging for schizophrenia research includes several types of scans. First, there is computed tomography, often used to rule out any structural brain issues that might mimic schizophrenia. Then, magnetic resonance imaging provides detailed images of brain structure. Functional magnetic resonance imaging shows how different parts of the brain work together during various tasks. Other techniques, like magnetic resonance spectroscopy, measure brain chemicals, while positron emission tomography tracks brain activity and metabolism. Using these imaging tools, researchers have found that individuals with schizophrenia often have changes in brain structure. For instance, they may have reduced gray matter volume and increased cerebrospinal fluid. Functional imaging, especially functional magnetic resonance imaging, has revealed unusual patterns of brain activity and connectivity. This is particularly true in areas related to thinking, memory, and emotions. Studies have shown that there are communication issues between the prefrontal cortex and hippocampus, which may connect to symptoms like hallucinations and cognitive challenges. Recent advancements in magnetic resonance imaging, such as multi-shell diffusion-weighted imaging, allow for more precise mapping of brain pathways. These improvements help researchers identify specific brain changes linked to schizophrenia, which older methods might miss. New data-driven approaches and machine learning are also being used to analyze large sets of imaging data. This makes it easier to spot patterns that could predict who is at risk for schizophrenia or how someone might respond to treatment. These imaging techniques are not just for research purposes. They are starting to be used in clinical settings to help diagnose schizophrenia, monitor disease progression, and evaluate treatment effectiveness. For example, functional magnetic resonance imaging can track changes in brain activity after starting medication or therapy. This provides objective measures of improvement. Imaging also helps researchers test new treatments, like transcranial magnetic stimulation, by showing how these methods affect the brain. Looking ahead, ongoing projects aim to combine brain imaging with genetic data and other clinical information. This will create a fuller picture of schizophrenia. Standardized imaging protocols and data sharing will make it easier for scientists worldwide to compare findings and develop new tools for diagnosis and treatment. As these technologies continue to improve, they are expected to play a larger role in both research and patient care. In summary, new brain imaging techniques are transforming schizophrenia research by providing detailed views of brain structure and function. These advances help scientists identify the biological basis of schizophrenia, develop better diagnostic tools, and monitor treatment effects. This ultimately leads to more personalized and effective care for individuals with this condition.